So here it is all gutted out. So we're going to take both gutted out halves and I'm just going to put it over to an aluminum foil covered pan. And then I'm going to take some basil olive oil. And you can use any kind of olive oil, but we really love this flavor of olive oil. And I'm just going to kind of drizzle it. Alrighty. And then we'll do a little pepper. Another trick I've learned from Food Network, who doesn't love a good Food Network channel, is to kind of hold your shakers higher and it'll distribute evenly. And then we also like to do a little Italian seasoning since we're doing a spaghetti recipe. Just give some flavor to this flavorless vegetable. Alright, so then after that we're just going to pop this in the oven at 400 degrees for how long, Dakota?
55 minutes.
For 55 minutes?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. He usually cooks it. He's so wonderful. And then after we let it cook for 55 minutes, we let it rest at least 10 minutes. And that will really help. Some people have said cook it upside down, the juice will flow out. But we found that just keeping it half side up and letting it cook like this for 55 minutes and then letting it rest is the key, because it's such a booger to try to fork out whenever it's super stinking hot. Alright, so we'll show you what it looks like in a little bit. So now we're going to make the meatballs. I'm super excited about this recipe. Miss Leanna, who owns Flying Sea Ranch in Arkansas, her daughter-in-law makes this recipe and she was so gracious to share it with us, so we're going to make it tonight. I love the description of the meatballs. She said it's one of those take 'em a meal kind of meals because it feeds a lot of folks, or a big family, or for like family dinner party. So I'll link that recipe below too so you guys can see that. So over here are ingredients. We've got, of course, 2 pounds of our Flying Sea Ranch farm fresh ground beef. Super jazzed about that. And then you're also going to use old-fashioned oats, chili powder, salt and pepper, garlic powder, evaporated milk, eggs, and a chopped onion. And that will be the meatball recipe. So we'll go ahead and start mixing that now. Can't tell we're in the medical field at all, can you? We love to use gloves for a lot of things in life, but we especially love to use gloves when we're having to handle meat. That is so cool. Fresh beef. Who does not love that? We will be sanitizing the counter. And it's just cool because it says our hometown on it, which I just love. Who gets to see their town on farm fresh food? I just think it's really awesome. I love that we live in a farming state. Alright. Then we'll add our onion. Half a cup. And I have to look at the recipe. Oh, poop sticks. Okay, so 2 cups of oats. Laid by our little chickens. Not so little, we're getting kind of fat. Gotta rinse my hands off. Alright, half a teaspoon garlic powder. 5 ounces of evaporated milk. I went ahead and got the fat-free kind. Trying to eat a little bit better. This is 12 ounces, so about half this can. And then 2 to 3 teaspoons of salt. I want it to be good. So this is a half a teaspoon measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, it was a full teaspoon. I'm just kidding. Okay, so the video cut off unfortunately, but the last 2 things that we added were half a teaspoon of black pepper and 2 teaspoons of chili powder. And I'm really bummed because when I put the chili powder in, I went, ay, 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 ay! And then Dakota laughed. And then I said, he didn't know what he was doing, this poor sweet Arkansas boy, when he married this Texas girl.
And I said, heck yes I did.
All right. So next we're just going to mix this up. So now I'm just going to make small balls. It didn't say a certain size or anything like that, but she did tell me they would probably fill up this whole 9x13 baking dish. So we'll just go ahead, start making some little meatballs. It's kind of big, huh? Surprise, it filled up more than the 9x13 pan. I guess that's why they said it's a big family meal, or a meal you take to someone's house when you have like a dinner party or something like that. So this is what the outcome was. They're kind of oddballs. They're not all the same shape and size and stuff like that, but they'll do. Next, we're making the sauce that goes on top of the meatballs. That'll include onion, ketchup, Worcestershire sauce, liquid smoke, and garlic powder. So this is what our spaghetti squash looks like whenever you've cooked it for 55 minutes at 400 degrees, and then you let it rest for at least 10 minutes. And then we're going to take a fork to it, and we're going to go ahead and just make sure that it's fork tender. Oh yeah, beautiful. Turned down his Italian sausage and onion mixture down to a low heat, and now he's about to add in a can of Hunt's tomato sauce. That is just our favorite. We do no salt added Hunt's tomato sauce. What size is that can, Dakota?
29 ounces.
29
for
ounces.
2 pounds.
For 2 pounds?
We usually do 2 pounds of beef.
Okay, we usually do about 2 pounds of meat. This time we only did 1, but we're also going to have meatballs, so it's okay that's extra saucy. Then he's going to do some garlic powder. Do you know about how much you're doing?
Let's say about a teaspoon.
Teaspoon garlic powder.
Daddy's favorite.
And he loves Italian seasoning, so maybe the whole jar.
Yes.
How much do you think you do of that?
Say 2 teaspoons. So we baked this spaghetti squash at 350 for 10 minutes, and we broiled it at 525 for 3 minutes. Let's see how it looks.
Oh my gosh, Mamma Mia!
Ciao, Bella.
So we have this delicious spaghetti squash baked, and we also will have these wonderful meatballs to go with it as well. And then tomorrow night, or in a few nights, if we get tired of the spaghetti squash, we've actually bought hoagie buns to make meatball sandwiches. Alright, thanks for watching. God bless.